Hello, I'm Vine and welcome to Overthinking. Today's topic is Stellar Humanism, because some time ago I did an overthinking on human mental development, and I think that I've just witnessed an instance of that in real life. But before I tell you anything about it, let me tell you a little story to frame it. Some time ago, I believe it was May, I was watching VTuber clips, as you do when procrastinating. Then suddenly, the YouTube algorithm played me a vid of blue-haired Faye talking about stellar humanism. First, it was quite rude of the algorithm to unceremoniously throw content at me with stellar in the name just because I watch and create stellarist content here. I felt labeled by that. Second, I was immediately intrigued. Anime girl talking about some philosophical view that I never heard of? I had to research this, and now here we are with another overthinking on the channel. So, what is stellar humanism? A version of futurologist humanism that Leaflet, that's the name of the VTuber in question, came to when defining her own ethics and goals. It focuses heavily on human survival, from pronatalism on individual level to space colonization on civilizational level. So it includes the conclusion that to preserve the species, we as humanity must support stellar exploration to prepare for eventuality of Earth becoming uninhabitable. Thus, in consequence, this philosophy is also pro-technology and even pro-AI. Specifically in a responsible sense, where it treats it as a tool to enhance human capabilities and not as a means to replace them. This, of course, doesn't mean lack of job automation, but applying automation in service to humanity and its goals. Moreover, it also focuses heavily on humanity's responsibility for life in the general sense, as it places us as custodians of the universe since we are a conscious part of it. If you need some more nerdy explanation, in Magic the Gathering colors this will be white, blue, green band philosophy. But the most interesting fact that hit me is that this philosophy is neutral towards religion. And to elaborate on that, let's first look at broader humanism. You see, humanism is an old philosophy that originated from Renaissance Italy as a merge of Christian morality and Greek philosophy, specifically the rational mindset of this philosophy. As the name points out, it's completely anthropocentric, putting the needs, goals and happiness of humans in the first place. With time, humanism produced many variations, with the most successful one being secular humanism that specifically rejects religious dogma, supernaturalism and mysticism, placing humanism firmly against any beliefs to make it aggressive towards religion. And this version of humanism is what was popular in science fiction and futurologist circles. The most visible example of that would be Star Trek, which, even if positivist in core, portrayed a version of secular humanism expanded to all sentient life as underlying ideology of many characters in the show. This was done specifically as a replacement for religion, since the original creator, Gene Roddenberry, was a typical anti-religious atheist. Funny enough, even Warhammer 40k did something like this, as the Imperial Truth was a supremacist version of secular humanism. Though, to be fair, 40k being 40k did this more as a parody than to present a point of view. Now, circling back to stellar humanism. Unlike the secular one, stellar humanism was made neutral to religion to specifically shut down the conflict with it. No matter if you are theist or an atheist, if your goals and morals align with stellar humanism, it's all that matters. It's quite bizarre to see a standpoint like that in a reason-based philosophy that preaches technological progress as a moral goal. And yet, this is exactly the thing I pointed out in my previous overthinking. Keep religion and philosophy separated, but at the same time cooperative, as this makes the human mind space grow. Nice to catch a philosophy like that in its infancy, though it's time for me to address the elephant in the room. This philosophy was not invented by an anime girl. It would be hilarious if it was, but the whole story with her is just how I found it. In truth, Stellar Humanism has been growing slowly since the 90s, fed by the cosmic perspective of Carl Sagan and enhanced by rapid scientific progress in the space exploration that we had in recent times. To be fair, it's hard to pinpoint main leaders of the movement, as its emergence is very much communal, with thinkers just adopting it as they see fit. This is probably why it became religiously neutral, as the philosophy had to feed various minds with other ideas to thrive. So this boiled it down to its very core and neutralized the legacy aspects of more aggressive versions. Thus, now we have humanism with rockets that actively builds towards human ascension. It will be entertaining to see it grow. So, that's all for today, and see you in the next video!